down. Are we all good? Okay. Hello there, collective. Welcome back to Cusp of Roses for your daily balance read. No, shoot. Why does it feel like early morning, but it is so late at night? This is your chakra tune reading collective for the Leo Virgo full moon energy that we are blessed with in this now moment. I hope that this full moon energy is finding you all well and in the highest vibration possible. I thank you guys so much again just for all the love and support that you show on my channel, all the comments, that I do see them, and I tried my best to get around to you guys quickly, but thank you for all your love. I truly appreciate it. This full moon definitely has been super interesting for me. I don't know how it's hitting you guys. Again, definitely let me know if you're watching this live, or if you watch this later, let me know what this full moon energy feels like for you. Because for me, it was just this really awesome mix of getting like super particular, like almost like anal about whatever I've been doing on the day-to-day, just like my daily routines, and just really finding this passion and this motivation to like do more, be more, expand more, learn more, like, and also just this very earthy, grounded energy. So again, I'm hoping that this energy is hitting you all well, getting you guys shifting and moving in the ways that you need to. But for me, it's been really, really great taking some time to just kind of soak it all in. All right. So thank you guys again for your patience as always and letting me get these videos out to you in divine timing. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into our gratitude practice collective. So I'll be doing 3 deep breaths with you guys. You are more than welcome to breathe along with me. You can do the prayer that we used to do if you remember it. If you're new here, please make sure you read through the description box below. Okay, it's super, super important that you do so that you know how to get the most out of my readings. And make sure you check the community board for any recent channel updates. Okay, so again, I feel like it goes without saying, but for those, again, that might be new, this is just a time that I'm offering up for you guys to get grounded in your own energy, really tap into your higher mind, your higher consciousness, your divine source, your spiritual team, your angels, right? Whatever you connect with, and open yourself up for the messages that are meant for you to hear in the now moment whenever you watch this, okay? So for those that will be breathing along with me, let's go ahead and prepare for our first deep breath. Let's take a deep breath in. And breathe out. Last deep breath in. And breathe out. Alrighty, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm actually really excited to see what's gonna come out here. Hi, Yasmin. Just came in, but what guided me to do this reading? I was guided to start reading for the full and new moons. Just because I really realized how much my energy was kind of connected with the moon cycles and the moon phases. And I've been working with my chakras for a while now. So it just kind of clicked with me to kind of merge those two energies together. But it really is helpful because when you follow like lunar energy, right, it really does kind of coincide with a lot of ups and downs that we see in nature and society, right, and what we feel. And I think it's just helpful to kind of have this bi-weekly check-in to just see where we're going, see what these astrological and cosmic energies are bringing in for us and what we can kind of utilize to kind of keep moving, keep expanding, and keep going on this spiritual journey. But yeah, I just super in tune with the moon. I have always loved the moon since I was a little girl. So, I don't know, it just all kind of came together and I got the idea and was just like, yeah, I think that would be good to just see what we can do with the new moon energy, see what we can do with the full moon energy, right? Like, how are we being made to grow and expand in those ways, right? Because, I mean, a lot of people use moon energy for manifestation, right? You have Faith here that just popped out. A lot of people use the moon for manifestations, and I don't know, it just hit me. Like, it would be really nice to just have those as markers to just kind of see chakra wise, right? Like, as a collective body of energy, what we're actually dealing with, where is this energy hitting us, so that, you know, you can just kind of stay ahead of the time or just stay a little bit ahead of the curve a bit, right? Self-worth energy here with the sacral chakra. Let's see if we get one more. But I hope that answers your question, Yasmin. Thank you for asking it. Yeah, and we got gossip here in the heart chakra, okay? And then we have Destiny at the bottom of the deck. One of my favorite cards in this deck. It really talks about these two souls here, right? Who have had many lifetimes together. They're destined to kind of always swirl around each other. And they often have a mission when they do incarnate on Earth. And this is them asking the divine, right, to have this next chance in the next lifetime to come together, to work through their issues, to grow and to learn more, and to build a deeper bond of love between their souls, between their energy. And one divine guide, right, is like, I don't think that's a good idea, because every time we do allow you guys to reincarnate, it turns fatal, or you guys never complete the task, right? It never actually goes through. So one is kind of like a no, and then the other is just a little bit more open and compassionate, and saying, okay, just give them a chance, right? So it's destiny for some of you. This is in the shadow. Some of you are really walking towards a path that you're very destined for. And definitely a path that might seem a bit juxtaposed to your environment. And what I mean by that is, like, what you feel is right for you in your heart of hearts is something that might be not, how can I say that? Not that it's not accepted, but just something that a lot of people are going to have opinions about. Something that a lot of people, again, might even slip into a little envy about. With this gossip card in the heart chakra, right? It's like not really worrying about what other people say, what other people feel, how other people view, you know, certain situations for their life. So long as you are walking in accordance with your soul and your spirit collective, that's truly all that matters, right? As long as you're following the beat of your own heart, you're gonna, oh, see, there we go. It scares me every time, y'all. I'm so sorry, because it just comes out of nowhere. My apologies. But yeah, it's just that energy of really allowing whatever feels right for you to shine through in every situation, regardless, again, of opinions, regardless of traditions, regardless of whatever, right, is trying to or attempting to kind of dull what you feel or kind of make you feel different about what you think is right for you, what you're sensing is right for you, what your heart is telling you is right for you. This is going to be interesting energy. This card rarely comes out for me, so I'm excited to see what that's going to be about. We also have self-worth, though, and this is the sacral chakra energy, okay? If anyone is watching this and you're new to chakras, you can check the reference guide at the bottom of my description box. But this is all about kind of like creating your own throne here and sitting on it. Like, just because the terrain and environment, right, might not be a direct reflection of what you feel you are or what you feel you're worth or what you feel towards yourself, doesn't mean that you can't walk in that energy. For some of you, it's like really having to face this facet of yourself that either Yeah, it's like almost for some of you, it's like refusing to sit on the throne because of this gossip energy. Like worrying about what people will say, worrying about how others may view you, look at you, like, and I don't even know, it's kind of like, kind of thrown, not thrown off, but just like, I think the energy that I'm picking up that might be surrounding you or maybe even coming within you is just not necessarily ideal, right? It's just like, I don't know. I don't have much room in my life for that type of energy. Just heart chakra, follow your heart, collective, right? Like if it's something that all the signs in the world, you can't pull away from thinking about it, you can't pull away from dreaming about it. It's something that is just deep in your soul to create, to have, to be it. Like, don't let any fear of, again, what other people might be saying stop you from walking in your truth. And that is a lot easier said than done here, collective. But I feel like this Leo Virgo energy, exactly, Leo energy, really bringing in this sense of self-worth, this sense of confidence. Leo is more attached to the solar plexus, but there's a lot of power, collective, that I feel is untapped within the collective I'm kind of channeling for. And so it feels like under this full moon, you're really going to start seeing, yeah, it's like you see that light shining down on that. You're really going to start seeing your worth, your inherent worth. Not a worth that somebody gives you, not a worth that is in par, in alignment with what society thinks is valuable. No, your innate worth as an actual soul, as an actual being. Some of you, your level of faith in the universe is really going to pay off very, very soon. Very, very soon. And this particular card, it talks about, as you can see, you have the Divine Trinity here. And there's this kind of like purple stone, purple brick. And it's believing that there's more on the road. Like, just because one of these pebble stones right on your path is super shiny, super nice, right? It's like coming out of this sense of maybe feeling like, well, I got to hold on to this crystal. I got to hold on to this thing. I got to stay stagnant and stuck here because I don't know if I'll ever get something like this again, or I don't know if there will be more of this on my path. So there's a level of faith here in the third eye chakra, that seeing beyond the veil of what is, right? Really trusting the signs and synchronicities that are coming to you, collective, because they truly are guiding you. For some of you, it's numbers. Some of you might be seeing a lot of, I'm getting like 777, 888, maybe 333, 222, 111, 555, like all of those. Really look into what those number sequences mean. Even if it's like 717, 818, 828, like there's a lot of depth when it comes to numbers. And some of you could really almost be blown away at what the divine has actually been trying to communicate with you through these synchronicities. But overall, with the shadow energy being destiny, and right after that, creation in the crown chakra, it's like the divine is actually trying to download you and give you more information surrounding your purpose and your path here in this lifetime. And I think the one thing that could possibly get in the way is a fear of what other people may think of that path. And it's almost just like, imagine you're walking down this road and you're the only one that can see that purple stone. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're the only one that sees this path for maybe what it is, or sees something different on that path. And so it's going to be hard to stay true to what you feel, stay true to what is intuitively given to you, because others around you might not see it, right? But it's almost just like destined for you guys to be ordered in some sort of way, or like be on a particular path. And again, it's just this gossip energy in the heart chakra. Like, I mean, again, way easier said than done, but I just feel like please, collective, just continue to follow your heart, continue to follow your intuition, know your worth above all else. If you don't get anything else from this reading, know your worth inherently. Without, you don't have to do anything for this throne. You don't got to swing from chandeliers. You don't got to do none of that. Because you live and you breathe, you have that throne. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's a very powerful energy. It's sacral chakra energy, Scorpio energy. Some of you might have Scorpio in your chart. Leo definitely coming through with the heart chakra energy. Yeah, you got the 10 of Wands here. Solar plexus, like I was saying, that Leo energy, that fire energy. When you get the 10 of Wands, right, it can talk about a lot of different things. But what I'm feeling is some of you, this destiny and this path, right, this crown per se that might be coming towards you, crown chakra awakening, opening, however this will resonate, it's gonna put you in a position to have to really maintenance your own energy. And what I mean by that is like not taking on too much, not saying yes to everybody, making sure that you have a high level of discernment around what's yours to carry and what's for everyone else, right? And I think for some of you, you might be so used to carrying everything for everyone. You might be, and that's been a reoccurring energy, like absorbing the energy around you and making other people's lessons, making other people's downfalls or problems or issues your own. Right? And so it's like walking around as if it's you having to bear that weight, when actuality you're a lot more freer in your energy or have a lot more room and space than you're kind of imagining in your mind. Some of you, it's like being around people who maybe don't have a high level of self-worth. So it's like starting to kind of rub off on you a little bit, which is why, again, in the 10 of Wands, she's like handing those wands back. Like, nope, that's for you. You can hold that. Like, yep, nope, that's for you. So some of you really want to work through your solar plexus under this full moon energy. Okay? Just to get that confidence, get that life force energy back active. Definitely tap into your sacral chakra. Okay, what else does this collective need to know about self-worth? Yeah, 9 of Swords. It's like you're absorbing other people's anxiety. You're absorbing other people's view of themselves and making it your own, where collective, you have a lot more self-worth than I think you actually realize. Or you have a lot more, yeah, it's some of you, it's like, it's just the people around you. It's just some of you, it's the people around you. This could be family, this could be friends. Okay, this could even be like, yeah, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Family and friends. What's the overall for self-worth, Divine? Thank you so much. Yeah, King of Coins. King of Coins. This is crown chakra energy in this deck. Capricorn energy for me as a reader. Some of you might have some heavy Cap in your chart. Some of you might even be going through this Saturn return, as it's in Capricorn and Aquarius, depending on what astrology you follow. And inherently, yeah, the King of Coins is the perfect energy for that, because they know their worth almost to a fault. And not that you could ever really know your worth from a fault, but like, if there's any king that would know the value of their time, the value of their energy, the value that they bring to the table, it's the King of Coins. Right? Because he has the tangible evidence, the tangible reflection of that value. And I think, again, and that's so interesting, we were talking about this crowning energy. Some of you definitely are going to be blessed with a level of abundance that is going to match the self-worth that you feel internally. And so then, yeah, it could definitely bring about this kind of gossipy energy of, well, why do they have that? Like, what makes them so, you know, like that can kind of start coming out. But no, collective, that this is, again, your destiny. This is something that you're destined to have. This is something that you're destined to do. This is a path you're destined to be on. Whatever that means for you. Keep your faith high here, okay? Let's look into gossip. Let's just see. Thank you so much, Divine. Please show me what this collective needs to know about gossip and the heart chakra. What's important for this collective to know about gossip and the heart chakra? Okay. Two of Wands, sacral chakra, Three of Wands, wow, and the Chariot, yeah. This is you, collective, telling the universe what you want, Two of Wands, having dominion over your own energy, having that sense of co-creative purpose, right? When it comes to what it is that you desire, stepping into that power and that dominion that you were blessed with, that's your birthright, right? And it's like almost like you say what you want and then it comes. Three of Wands. And then you're like, okay, cool. Right? Like I know for sure that's coming to me because you just gained another wand to confirm that. Right? It's like deciding what path should I take. You see how she's kind of looking into that energy of light or that light orb right there. Okay, I have my 2 wands. What do I want to manifest now? Figuring that out, sacral chakra energy, then moving into your solar plexus. Okay, now I know what I want to manifest. Now I know what I want. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the energy. I'm keeping my level of optimism high. This card carries a lot of optimism. Okay, like a lot. Meaning you are so sure that it's going to be inevitable for the universe to bring you in what you've requested, that you stand there and you wait for the ships to come in. Now, I'm not saying to sit still and sit stagnant, but it's a stance within your energy. It's a confidence, and that you know deep within your heart, deep within your soul, what's right for you, what's not, what you want and what you don't. And if you don't, collective, that's the work, right? Getting clear on that. So it's like 2 of Wands to 3 of Wands, and then you have the Chariot and the root chakra. Okay, so this is our first major arcana coming out here over the heart chakra energy, and this is all about advancement, moving forward, getting to a higher level, new levels, promotions, right? Again, like I said, some of you have some form of abundance coming in that's really going to put you in a very, very cushy situation financially. Okay, and again, you might get that. Well, how did she go from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands to then jump on the Chariot? That's a pretty far leap, right? It's like, how did she get that movement so fast? How did they get that movement so fast? How did he get this going so quickly? Yeah, some of you are really going to be fast tracked, and it might not feel fast to you. Let me say that now. It might not feel fast to you. But in the grand scheme of like a lifespan, it is super quick. Like it's going to be something that you're going to look back on and be like, damn, that really happened like 1, 2, 3, like super quickly. Although being in it, it feels like forever. I hope that makes sense, but that's that vibe. It's just collective. Some people are, you know, if they don't have that confidence and that sense of self-worth within them, then it's going to be easy for them to talk about, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like to kind of gossip, I guess, right? But this Chariot energy is being so rooted, root chakra energy, so tethered to the divine, to your purpose, to your path, to who you are, that it's unshakable. Like you're just going to move forward, right? This is being in supreme alignment with your own destined path. Literally, the divine bringing in a chariot to move you forward. I keep seeing, like, you know when, like, the pumpkin comes in for Cinderella and it's, like, this grand type of thing? That's kind of like the vibe. Rags to riches, almost. All right, let's look into faith here. This is really interesting reading. The energy feels really different than my other moon readings, but let's just keep going. What do we have? Yeah. The Sun, the best card you could get in the entire deck. Leo energy, there you go. King of Coins could be Virgo as well, right? But this is the Sun energy, Leo energy, positive vibration, success, joy, like pure, authentic joy that you don't have to hide, that you don't have to feel ashamed for, like free flowing energy from your own life force, like being that tethered and that close, right, to that sense of self where it's like you can almost touch the sun. It's like that energy. And with this being on top of faith, it's like the more, again, have faith in what you see. Everybody's vision is unique to them. Your path is unique to you. No one else can walk that path but you, collective. Faith, like I said, you might be seeing people next to you, but you're the only one that's going to see that crystal, right? So other people might see other things, but you're seeing this crystal here. Have faith in what you see. Because it is something very positive, something very beautiful. Again, the chariot energy, that whole kind of grand swooping in and taking you away somehow. Moving forward in a very, very quick manner towards success, towards happiness. Justice at the bottom of the deck. What else does, for some of you with justice being at the bottom of the deck here, throat chakra energy, it's, this is something, I just heard rightfully yours, like, whoa, spirit, rightfully yours, collective, rightfully yours. Like I said, oh, wow, okay, yeah, the tower, solar plexus energy. Okay, let's just get one more. Can we have one more for faith? Thank you so much, Divine. What's the overall energy for faith, third eye chakra? What's the overall message for the third eye chakra? Okay, yeah, 8 of Wands, again, fast movement. Some of you, this might actually be like a physical move, like moving to a new state, a new city. Wow, with the world at the bottom of the deck, completion, yeah. Some of you are completing like a major soul lesson that's getting you to move from this 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands, to hop on the chariot, to go to the sun, to have a path cleared here with this tower, so that, again, you can move forward with swiftness and like quick. So for some of you, this King of Coins vibe, this self-worth, interesting, right? How you have a throne here and he's on his throne. Some of you might be just super worried that, like, this throne is not for you. This throne isn't meant for you. You're not meant for greatness. Or, like, it's something like that. And it's like this tower is going to come in. Maybe from the divine. Maybe through your visions. Maybe through your dreams. Pay attention. If you start having some dreams, especially, again, this is why I get into the moon energy a little bit. Because certain dreams around the new moon can be totally different than the dreams you have around the full moon, but they both have value. And they're both guiding you and leading you in some way. Some of you, it's to acknowledge that something has already crumbled here, or that is about to crumble, or that needs to crumble. Like having faith in the crumble. Like it's falling apart for a reason. It's not standing firm as it once used to for a reason. Because part of this tower was built with fear. And the divine does not want you to be in this King of Coins energy with fear. Anxiety, worry, stress. No. Right? Because with this Nine of Swords, it's almost like a direct contrast to the feeling of self-worth. Not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, worried if you are enough. Like, that's something, collective. Again, world energy. You're going to be coming into completion with. And again, I was feeling that with this moon, that it's just this groundedness. And knowing that you're moving forward. And like I said, it may seem slow to you in this now moment, but when you look back on the time frame, like years from now, you're going to be like, dang, that actually happened super quick. In the grand scheme of it all, it happened really quickly. But while you're going through this, collective, it feels super slow. Which is why you need to have faith, right? Faith in your own vision. Faith in what the divine is giving you specifically and directly. And moving and taking action on that. Right. So when the divine says time to move out of that tower, you gotta move out of that tower. You better get going. It's time to move. Time to get going. Time to switch it up. Time to do something different. It's listening so that you don't fall with this tower. You don't burn with this tower. You don't crumble with it. You watch it happen. Right? So then you get that clear path forward. And again, with the sun coming out right next to it, again, towers are not scary. I mean, for some, sure. But when you really understand why the tower is happening, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Sun energy. It is a gift. That, yeah, comes with destruction. Okay. That can be uncomfortable, sure. Right? But it's ultimately moving you forward. It's ultimately moving you forward. It's ultimately securing you and grounding you and rooting you. Okay? The world at the bottom of the deck. That's deep. That's deep. All right, let's go ahead and check in with the Queen of the Moon Oracle to just end and see what moon phases might be really important after this full moon energy. Thank you so much, Divine. What moon phases might be important for this collective to connect with or pay attention to, Divine? Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have wisdom here with the waning gibbous 6. Okay, I don't know if you can see that, but that's what the moon will look like. It's the vibration of 22. Again, like I said, those synchronicities, right? So you might be seeing 22, 33, 44, all the way on up, maybe triple in those digits, maybe 4 of those digits, okay? But like I said, the divine is trying to bring in some sort of download, some sort of wisdom, trying to get you to see your vision and believe in that, regardless of if anyone else can see it or not, the gossip, right? That doesn't matter. What matters is, do you believe that you're worthy of the vision that you see? Do you believe and have faith that all that the divine has talked to you about, that has downloaded to you, has shown you, has put in your heart to have, to desire, to want, is for you? Okay? So acting in wisdom, right? Applying the lessons that you've learned up to this point. Thank you so much, Divine. What other moon phases are important for this collective? Thank you. Yeah, so you have creation here. Vibration of 39. This is the beaver moon, so this is a full moon energy. I believe, I really want to say that the beaver moon happens in November. I want to say that so bad, but I'm not all the way sure about that, so do not quote me. But it feels right, so we're going to go with it. Creation here, though. And that's so weird. Wasn't that at the bottom? Yeah, that was underneath destiny. Crown chakra energy. Like I said, some of you were born to create something, to bring something to life in this lifetime. It's just a part of your destiny. It's a part of your path. So again, whether that is children, whether that is a business, whether that's an idea, whether that is a concept, it's something you are meant to create, okay? That is going to shift you into a very, very, again, like I said, cushy and comfortable with that King of Coins. But not only with that, but push you further into alignment, okay? Beavers are hard-working animals as well, and they do work alone for, like, us to something. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. It's this energy of you've been working really hard on something on your own. You've been just stacking your log, patting it in, stacking your log, like doing the busy work, just keeping going. And again, like I said, something is about to pay off huge, huge, collective. Okay? But you gotta kick the fear to the curb. You have to. This is the vibration of 11 in this deck. This is the waxing gibbous. I'm not sure if you can really clearly see that, but it's where if you're looking at the moon, more of the right side of the moon is shown. Okay? I mean, you guys have Google, hopefully. And you can Google what the waxing gibbous is. But 11, again, here's another synchronicity like I was talking about. Yeah, and this is like the 9 of Swords energy, right? That very, very similar. 9 of Swords energy. Being very worried, concerned, again, doubtful. And it's natural, collective. Like, this isn't me being like, oh my God, why would you do that? No, it's totally human for you to fear what's next or fear the unknown. That's natural. But this is something that could get in the way of you actually attaining it, right? So again, whether it is just fear of other people's opinions, whether it is fear of your own worth of whatever this destiny is for you, and again, it is unique to each person. Faith over that, right? Third eye chakra. Faith. Have faith in that over the fear. Like, have more faith in the good that can come rather than putting your energy in the fear of what could go wrong or what couldn't happen or what might happen, right? Mind over matter here, collective. Absolutely. And then at the bottom of this deck, abundance. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. The Hunter Moon. I want to say this is October. So yeah, probably towards the end of this year, into 2021 here, collective, you're going to see a really huge shift in your life. Again, whether this is financially, a lot of you, it will be financially. It's going to be a huge, huge shift. So long as you can control these fears, right? And let faith guide you. Let your faith guide you. Let your wisdom guide you. Let your sense and your desire and your need for creation guide you, right? Let your groundedness in abundance and knowing that it is inevitable so long as you believe it to be and know it to be. Okay? But alrighty, collective, that got super intense. Maybe not for y'all, but I felt it really intensely. And this energy was really, really different, like I said, than my other moon readings that I've done. So I feel like, collective, you guys are really doing a wonderful job at, like, really taking these tower moments head on and really believing in the clearing. Like, that's just what I feel. Some of you guys are really doing a wonderful job of stepping out on faith and thriving. It's one of my mottos that I live by, right? Just no matter what, if you feel that in your gut, you know it to be true, you've prayed about it, everything points to it, go for it, see what happens. That's having faith, right? Faith without works is dead. So it's a lot. It's a lot that I could say, but I feel like I've said enough, collective. I hope that this reading was helpful and insightful and maybe filled with some confirmation for what you were feeling under this full moon energy. Again, please let me know what you guys are sensing and feeling. One, so that I don't feel so much like an alien, but just so I could just see. I'm super interested in what you guys feel under these new moons and full moons, so we can talk about that in the comments. But as always, I will have these oracles posted on the Instagram page soon, just so that you guys can take a deeper look. And instead of just reading them out from the book on camera, I just put some excerpts from the books in the captions on Instagram. Okay, so follow me over there at Cusp of Roses. I still have to put that poll out for my Twitter account because I don't know what you guys would want or if you would even want anything from me on Twitter, but I will put that out hopefully soon, so we might get something started over there as well if Twitter's more your thing. Okay, but I hope you all enjoy this beautiful full moon energy as much as I have, or just whatever's coming up for you. Know that it's meant, and I will see you all in your next reading. Hi, Rachel Ann. Thank you for being here. Hi, Puerto Rican. Pink Puerto Rican. Thank you, sweetie, for being here as well. I will see you all in our next reading, okay? Namaste.